So welcome to another video, guys. I hope you enjoyed our previous video of Mumbai Indians where we discuss about Mumbai Indians versus CSK and the overview of the history. So guys, we are continuing the series forward and we are going to discuss about RCB today, about what RCB has done right, what RCB has done wrong, why RCB have been so unsuccessful and why it's been a tough fight for RCB fans. So guys, we made a bit of change in this video. In the first part, we put a clip of RCB's match against Mumbai Indians. And there have been some good moments of Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers really smashing Mumbai Indians bowlers out of the park. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of change. And after this small clip, we are going to discuss about RCB in detail. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. And then I'll share with detail what happened with RCB and how can RCB improve for the future. Thank you, guys.
Punch him into mid-wicket, into the stands. It is the most glorious century here at the Wankhede Stadium. Have we seen better batting than this? Another full toss, and here's another one for the fans. Catch it in the fans, catch it in the stands. Wear a hard hat if you're an umpire as well. Oh, that's gone into the RCB dressing room. He's gonna make somebody shoot.
Kohli. That's gone and hit the fence.
Oh, he's going as well. Oh, goodness me. He found the gap. Yes, he has. It's 4 more. Beautiful.
So I hope, guys, you enjoyed this little bit part of video that we introduced, and I hope you love it, and we are going to do more and more improvements. So guys, let's go forward, and now let's discuss about RCB and where's the problems with RCB lies and why we all think that RCB have been the biggest underachievers in the IPL. So guys, let's start with the first campaign of IPL in 2008. Now you all remember how excited we were when IPL came. IPL Bonanza, a T20 cricket, because India had just won the T20 World Cup in 2007. The format was on high. At that time, mostly all the cricket countries were playing IPL, and even Pakistan players had come to India to play IPL. And RCB had a squad of Rahul Dravid, Abdur Razzaq, Mark Boucher, Chandra Paul, Shrivats Goswami, Wasim Jafar, Jack Collis, Zahir Khan, Virat Kohli, Praveen Kumar, Anil Kumble, Misbah Halok, Dale Steyn, Ross Taylor, Vinay Kumar, Cameron White. So you can see that the squad wasn't that bad. But the way the IPL campaign went for them, it was known as a test squad because RCB had a horrendous campaign. RCB finished second from bottom with only 4 wins and had an absolute campaign to forget. I can just tell you a bit of story about the first match. I remember I was very excited as a kid. The first match of IPL, and what happened that day will not be forgotten for any fan who watched that match. KKR beat RCB by around 150 runs, where Brendan McCullum alone hit a total of 158. That showed you where RCB are as a team. But in 2008, we had Deccan Chargers finishing as a bottom team, and we had RCB finishing as from second bottom. But next season, everything is reversed, and it was RCB and Deccan Chargers reaching the final. A great story, a great turnaround. And unfortunately, in the final stage, one team had to win, one team had to lose, and Deccan Chargers won. Deccan Chargers won this match. But as I've always told you, it was not a doom and gloom for RCB fans for the first 5-6 years. From 2008 to 2016, RCB used to reach a lot of finals, a lot of semi-finals, and in between then they had a bit of horror campaigns. But the last 4 years, last 3 years, because IPL has not started this year, so 2017, 2018, 2019, RCB have had an horrendous campaign. So first we'll look at the first phase of RCB, and then we'll come at the second phase. So in the first phase, in 2008, they had a horrendous campaign. In 2009, they reached the finals. In 2010, they again reached the semi-finals, but unfortunately, they lost to a very, very motivated Mumbai Indians side. In 2011, they took the revenge against Mumbai Indians, but unfortunately, in the finals, they played a motivated, strong Chennai Super Kings side, and again they were battered. 2 finals, 2 losses. Sign of IPL victory never looked in sight for RCB. It's sad for fans when a team reaches 2 finals but unfortunately lose it. At one hand, RCB did so well to reach up till there. But unfortunately, to win a trophy, you have to cross the final hurdle. In 2012, they had a not that bad campaign, but they marginally missed on top 4. Same story in 2013 when they finished 5th place in both the seasons. 2014 was their worst season. You can say their worst season since 2008. After good 5-year spell, they finished in 7th rank. But in 2015, they again reached the playoffs, and in 2016, they reached the final. This was the campaign where Virat Kohli, you have to say, played one of the best individual innings, or one of the best individual IPLs, I can put it, we'll ever see. He hit 973 runs in 16 matches at an average of 81.08. 81.08. You're listening it right, guys. This was the average of Virat Kohli in the season. And they reached the final. RCB had 209 to chase, but for that batting lineup, it seemed an easy one. And they made it look like easy until the final sum overs. And unfortunately, RCB again lost by 8 runs. RCB in finals, like we study in maths, it's so inappropriate. Finals will go up, RCB will go down. RCB just cannot win the final. They again lost it. But after that, the second phase, the story hasn't been good. In 2017, they finished 8th with one of the worst IPL campaigns you will see from any team. They did not just finish bottom of the table, they only won 3 out of their 14 matches. Then, at around 2018, they again finished 6th. And in 2018 was still not that bad. They missed playoff by just 2 points. But 2019 was a dismal campaign where they finished 8th. A campaign I think you all, or I think I will never ever forget. One of the worst campaign I've ever seen from any side. They scored in 2019, if you read it, it was Virat Kohli, A.B. de Villiers, Parthiv Patel, Yuzvendra Chahal, Washington Sundar, Pawan Nagy, Carlton Nile, Moeen Ali, Siraj, Colin de Grandhomme, Tim Southee, Umesh Yadav, Hat Meyer, Kejrolia, Navdeep Saini, Gurkeerat Singh, Shivam Dube, Himmat Singh, Klaasen and Stoinis. Now if you look at the squad, that squad wasn't that bad. It was a good squad. But it was an explosive batting squad. They did not have any bowling attack. They had a very good spin attack. Nagy, he's a very good all-rounder who, for me, he does his part well. He bowls well, he gives you some overs, he can bat well. In the same way, Washington Sundar is a player. He might not take a lot of wicket, but Washington Sundar can keep an economy of a team down. He doesn't give that much runs away. And Chahal, for me, is one of the best leg spinners in the world right now, along with Kuldeep. You know, they are called Kulcha for a reason. One of the best leg spin attack we've ever seen. And Yuzvendra Chahal has changed what we say a tone around spin bowlers. But where is the pace attack? Now I shall read you a pace attack of RCB, which was Siraj, Umesh Yadav, and then along with us Tim Southee, and then all-rounders like Colin de Grandhomme, Shivam Dube. Their best bowler in this all-bowling attack was Navdeep Saini, who is now representing India and is now even become a better batter. He has really improved his batting. So to be honest, if you're an opponent team, like for example, let's take your Rohit Sharma and you're coming up against RCB, you look at their bowling attack and you make plans. See guys, they have Navdeep Saini, they have Yuzvendra Chahal and they have Washington Sundar. Let's try to save wickets against these 3 bowlers, get around 80-85 runs in their 3 overs, and then guys, we have Colin de Grandhomme, we have Stoinis, we have Siraj, or whatever. Even if Umesh Yadav is there, in T20 Umesh Yadav gets beaten around a lot. We'll easily accumulate 100 runs and get a total of 185 to 190. This has been RCB's biggest problem. So now let's talk about the changes in 2020, and are the changes good? So guys, RCB scored in 2020 the changes that they made. That has been, they signed Kane Richardson, but unfortunately right now he has been replaced with Adam Zampa. But this only makes their spin attack more stronger. The biggest signing that RCB have made is Aaron Finch. They missed Chris Gayle, they missed his presence, they missed an explosive batsman at the start, and Chris Gayle will change it. Chris Gayle was that player, but unfortunately he went to Kings 11 Punjab. And I'm sorry, I made a bit of mistake in between, but it was after losing Chris Gayle, they did not have anyone explosive at the start, but Aaron Finch was the player they needed, and Aaron Finch was the player they got it. Aaron Finch could be the game changer along with Parthib Patel, Virat Kohli, De Villiers, who's going to make a change. Who is capable of hitting 10 ball 40 run, 10 ball 30 run. That's sixes. Then they signed ever dependable Chris Morris. Now Chris Morris is a player who deceives to impress. You might not like him. You might say, who spends 10 crore on Chris Morris? But Chris Morris does his job well. He can field well, he can bowl well, he can bat well. So it gives you good option to play. They've also got Dale Steyn. If Dale Steyn stays fit, he is not a bowler that any batsman want to play. Dale Steyn is not a bowler that you want to play, but only if he remains fit. Then they signed Isuru Udana from Sri Lanka, but unfortunately I don't think Udana will play this much. But the players that RCB have let go are Carlton Isle, Hatmeyer, Southey, Colin de Grandhomme, Stoinis and Klassen. I don't think they will miss them because, to be honest, they did not have a good campaign. And to be honest, the players won't miss RCB and RCB won't miss these players because it never worked well. I think RCB for sure have tried to improve their bowling attack because I think Adam Zampa along with Yuzvendra Chahal will be a good combination. And I think Chris Morris or Dale Steyn, if both of them play or one of them plays with Navdeep Saini, that's a good option. But again, the problem will be that will they go with a three spinners combination with Washington Sundar, Chahal or Zampa, or will they go with a 2-spin combination? If they go with a 2-spin combination and if they have Navdeep Saini and Dale Steyn, who is going to be the fifth bowler they're going to play? Either it's going to be Umesh Yadav or it's going to be Mohammad Siraj, because these all bowlers have been very, very expensive. So I think, guys, that brings an end to when we have taken an overview of RCB. But now for the final thing that, guys, I want to say is that overall with RCB, the thing is that at one stage we have to understand that RCB have been unlucky, but on the other stage we have to also remember that they have had a lot of inconsistencies in between. If they had one strike bowler who was capable of breaking teams down like Mumbai Indians had in Lasith Malinga, like you can say Chennai Super Kings had that in Jadeja, RCB might have won one of IPL. Next year the key for them is with Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, Aaron Finch, they have a very good batting attack. This gives me chills because it really reminds me of Gale, de Villiers and Kohli. But which of the bowler is going to step up next year? Is it again going to be Chahal or Navdeep Saini, or the other bowlers are going to step up? This is going to be a difference between RCB again trying to win an IPL or RCB struggling to finish 8th and most probably finishing in the bottom. So guys, thank you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I really hope you have enjoyed the video. So guys, please click on the bell notification for more videos if you like it, and if you have some feedbacks, if you think I can improve upon something, then please let me know, guys. Thank you so much.